Okay, here we go. Welcome back to Stranger Palooza. I'm Hank Strange, and today, of course, as we usually do here, we're talking about this 2021 Coachman Beyond that we have. This is the rear bath model, and it's built on a 2020 chassis from a Ford Transit, of course. Now, this bad boy's dirty, and we never washed it. So guess what? I want to talk about first time Class B RVers washing their vans. What do we do with the vans when we have to wash them? And guess what? I actually have 5 tips that I've put together, and we're going to get to all of those right now. Starting now! I think the number one piece of advice that I got as a new Class B RV owner, right, is know the height. Know the height. That would be number one tip there. Because if you're gonna wash it at your place, then I think the height is still really important, and you'll see because of in number 2. But you know, depending on your location here, you may not have the right things with you. If you're washing it at home and you have those things, you can easily get it. But if you're doing like what Lola and I are doing, which we are going to a car wash station to wash the car, not the actual car wash, but these guys over here actually have like a really tall place. So know your height, really important, because you're gonna have to be able to fit in there. So I will show you. Oh, it's really busy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you know your height here in a second, but we might have to wait around to actually get into a spot in this car wash. So, which is what it looks like here. Alright, so number 1, know your height. Okay, so obviously we made it, we got clearance here. So you need to know the height because you're going to need a ladder. And luckily for us, we brought a ladder. You want to make sure that you've got one high enough that you can actually get up there. So this is about 10 feet, and we probably need a 10-foot ladder for this, but the ladder obviously is not 10 feet. As you can see, Lola, it's not 10 feet, but you know. Number 2, you're gonna need a ladder. So, number 3, you want to get the solar panels, which are right up here. I'll show you guys here in a second, but very important, you want to wash these down just to keep them effective. Alright guys, as you could tell, it's really loud in this car wash. I just wanted to give you a look here at the roof of the van. These are the flexible solar panels up here, and you really need to keep them clean so that it's effective. You can also get a look here at the air conditioner, the portals for the fan, and the antenna, etc. that's on top of the van. Number 3, wash the solar panels. Number 4 is wash off the rims and the tires. And this came from the Coachman Beyond users group on Facebook. And those folks out there, big shout out to Dean. You want to get all this dirt and everything off of here, because what will happen in time is it'll all get baked in, and you don't really want that. So number 4, get those rims and tires clean. And obviously here we're at the car wash, so we're using their stuff that they have. All right, number 5, bring your own supplies, including your own brush and stuff like that. You're gonna need that for this. If you're gonna use a car wash like this, you wanna make sure you bring your own brush, because you know this brush is softer and less contaminated than the brushes you're gonna find here in the car wash like this, right? Everyone's been using the brush to do their own thing with it. So you wanna bring your own brush, your own bucket, your own supplies, cleaning supplies, whatever you're gonna use to clean it. By the way, this thing is a freaking beast. Lola, I didn't realize how big this thing was.
Until now you have to clean it.
Now I have to clean it, it's insane.
Now you get personal with your vehicle.
Yeah. Okay, so this is definitely going to take a lot of time. So one of my bonus tips here would be set aside hours. If you're gonna get into this, you're definitely gonna need a couple of hours to get this done. So as you guys can see here, I think this took us, I'm gonna say about 2 hours or so. We went from daytime to nighttime here. You know, you don't have to do all of this stuff every time you do it. I did wind up trying out this hot air touchless ShamWow thing that they have over at the car wash that you guys are gonna see coming up right about now. Here it goes. So this is basically blowing hot air, high pressure at the van, and you don't have to touch it, and it's just getting rid of all the water on the van so it doesn't you know, dry with streaks and all that kind of stuff. I really enjoyed this. If you're paying for a car wash like this, obviously it's gonna add money, but you know, less microfiber cloths or ShamWows or whatever it is you guys use to dry the van up. All right, let's continue on with the wrap up. All right, guys, so there you go. The van's looking clean. What do you guys think? Let me know. We'll get some footage here and show it off. So just to go over things, because I know it's kind of loud in there. There's music playing and all that kind of stuff. So number 1, just to recap, know the height. You definitely want to know the height of the vehicle. With the AC unit that comes on top of this, this is over 10 feet. So you need to know that. So especially if you're washing it out somewhere, right? If you're washing it at home, it doesn't matter. But you need to know that so you can get a ladder as tall as you need so you can get up there. And that's for the second part. You need a ladder. Unless you have one on your rig, you really do need a ladder. Number 3 is wash the solar panels and keep them clean for effectiveness. And that's one of the reasons why you will need a ladder, right? Because you want to get up there with the ladder, make sure you wash down those solar panels. Even if you don't have one, you want to get up to the roof, excuse me, and wash stuff off. Make sure it's clean up there and everything. Number 4, wash off dirt and brake buildup on the wheels here. So very important. We did that here with these wheels. It's kind of late, it's a Sunday. I'm gonna clean these up some more and put a protectant on them, because the dudes from the Coachman Beyond Owners Group, it's Coachman Beyond, and what's the thing, CrossFit or something like that, you know, they suggested that you do that, because if you let all that dirt build up on there and then bake in, especially here in Florida with the sun, you know, then your rims won't look so good. So there you go. And as I said, we don't, you know, it's too late. We missed the auto stores closing, so we don't have Armor All and stuff like that to put on, but we will do that later. And number 5, if you use a car wash station, bring your own brush, bucket, supplies. I think you guys would have seen all of that here. And we did all of that. The bonus, I would say, bring a buddy if you can to take your time and take your time, right? So bring a buddy. I brought Lola. She's my buddy. Also, she's my wifey. Yeah, buddy, wifey. There you go. Bring someone to help you, or a couple of people, and then take your time to do it. This took a long time. And like at this place here where we had to pay 3 times, but it's a big, you know, it's a van. I don't know, an RV obviously is bigger, but it's a beast. That's what I was telling Lola. I realized this thing is a beast. Once you actually go to clean it, it's like, wow. but this is one of the reasons why it's fun to wash your own rig, because you really get to know it. So this is my take on all this. You guys can let me know what you think. Lola, what do you think? You have some tips for this?
Well, I'm curious to know if others have washed their RV themselves,
right?
And what tips they recommend, or what things they've learned from having washed their vehicle themselves.
Absolutely, good thing. If you guys know and you have some better ideas and stuff like that. Now, washing it myself is probably what I'm going to do most often, but I would say that maybe like once or twice a year, I'm probably going to take this to a professional RV place and have them like professionally wash and wax it and all that kind of good stuff. You know, just to, I think overall that's the best, you know, to take care of this. And as you saw us do, we brought our own brush, so we use a soft brush so you don't wind up, and I'm looking at the paint job, right? I don't see scratches and swirls and all that. And even Lola has some footage of me. There's like a big hose gun there that was shooting out high pressure warm air to help me like wipe it off. Obviously there's stuff coming off the roof. I could have climbed back up on the ladder and used that from the top and everything, which would probably been the best way to do this. But I think it came out nice, Lola.
It did.
I feel good. I feel good, and I did it myself. So there you go. I'm gonna wrap all this up now, unless I need to put in some talking over stuff or whatever. But let us know, as Lola said, what you guys think. Please smash the subscribe button here in Stranger Palooza and ring the bell so you can be notified every time we post up videos. We've got Class B videos going up, van life videos, as well as car stuff. We got electric cars, we got bikes, military vehicles, all kinds of good stuff we're putting up here all the time. Big thanks to everyone who has subscribed to us and who has rung the bell. I'm out of here. Thanks again, Lola, for all the hard work here and helping me film this. Peace.